Am I the only one who feels like Beauté Bar are coming out with an awful lot of releases lately? I mean, I'm not necessarily against it. They have some really interesting products, but it does feel like every month we've gotten something from them. Anyways, this offering is their new Bejeweled palette, which is coming out on the 17th of November at 11 a.m. CST. A massive thank you to Makeup on Your Radar. I stole their pictures. Let's discuss. So what are you getting in that palette? It's 20 pans, obviously, and it's featuring their popular matte formula, some duochromes, some multichromes, and some ultra metallics. And I gotta say, some of these are looking quite pretty. Like that blue shade, Alexandrite, in the left-hand corner. Oh my God, how gorgeous is that? Can you imagine that just over like a black eyeshadow? That is so, so pretty. Now, here's the thing. I think there's a lot of individual shades that look stunning here. The mattes look like they're very, very pretty. I'd love to see them swatched. A Bella Beauté bar normally get me when they're swatched. My issue with this is it's all mid-toned. There's not very light shades. There's some jewel tone shades, but it's all kind of operating around the same frequency. So there's only like one shade there that's relatively light, and it's that sort of blue shade over in the right-hand corner. Everything else is all around the same frequency. And I feel like for me, again, this is all personal preference, I like to have some light shades to kind of blend things out. But this is very much in keeping with Bella Beauté Bar's overall aesthetic. They tend to go very much for those sort of jewel tones. So they are sticking with their aesthetic, and I appreciate that. I am so looking forward to seeing some swatches on this because I feel like that's where they really shine. But if the palette itself doesn't do it for you, they will apparently be launching some new handmade singles along with the palette. So I'd love to know if like some of those kind of interesting kind of shimmery shades are going to be part of that. That could be really interesting. I do really appreciate that Bella Beauté Bar do seem to kind of facilitate both like collectors of single shadows and palettes, and that there's a lot of versatility around that. So I think that's very cool. Anything I've tried from them, I really enjoy, but the shipping is expensive. You know, they're not one I would buy from that often just because I can't afford it. But I do think this is nice. It isn't like the most interesting that I've seen from them of late, but hey, they can't all be winners in my eyes. You could love them. And if that's the case, let me know down below because I am interested, as always, in your opinions.